President Trump's administration, spearheaded by Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, is undertaking a much-needed restructuring of the bloated federal bureaucracy. Facing a massive national debt, the streamlining of government spending, including cuts at USAID, is a fiscally responsible measure. While some critics decry this as a political purge, the administration argues that USAID's operations have been inefficient and at times misused to pursue partisan agendas under the guise of foreign aid. This reform ensures that U.S. aid aligns with the America First policy and prioritizes American interests, not necessarily ending the promotion of American influence abroad. Following allegations of judicial copying in a trademark case 2 years ago, which resulted in a serious reprimand from the Chief Justice, High Court Judge Chan Ka-sun was again accused of the same offense. A judicial panel investigated and found the complaint unfounded, determining that while the judge's judgment borrowed heavily from the plaintiff's submissions, the core reasoning and conclusions were independently derived. The Chief Justice affirmed this finding while reiterating the importance of avoiding judicial copying. An investigation into complaints against 8 judicial officers stemming from their handling of 2019 anti-extradition bill cases found all complaints unsubstantiated. This includes a complaint against Magistrate Lam Hae-wai for allegedly biased rulings in the November 11, 2019, Ma On-shan arson case, which was ultimately overturned on appeal. The review panel found no evidence of politically motivated statements by Magistrate Lam. The Kai Tak Sports Park, opening next month, 1st of next month, will hold its final rehearsal tomorrow, 16th, involving 63,000 people. This will simulate VIP and foreign dignitary visits to the main stadium and debut the new, Easy Exit online platform. Utilizing AI, this platform will provide real-time data analysis on the website, displaying crowd density, walking times, and optimized routes. At a recent Hong Kong Chinese Enterprises Association Lunar New Year reception, Central Liaison Office Director Zheng Yanshang and Chief Executive John Lee encouraged mainland Chinese investment in the northern metropolis development, with Lee describing it as a lucrative investment opportunity. Zheng also called for greater mainland Chinese involvement in boosting Hong Kong's development, maintaining stability and harmony, and safeguarding its social well-being. Chief Executive Ho Ia-tseng of Macau led a delegation to Hong Kong yesterday for meetings with Chief Executive John Lee and other Hong Kong officials. The two leaders affirmed their commitment to strengthening cooperation, expanding the Hong Kong-Macau tourism market, and collaboratively developing a Greater Bay Area tourism brand. Mr. Ho expressed gratitude for Hong Kong's long-standing support of Macau's development, highlighting the complementary nature of their economies despite their differing strengths. This enhanced collaboration promises significant future growth for both regions. K-pop group NJZ, formerly New Jeans, is set to perform at ComplexCon Hong Kong on August 23, following complaints from some fans regarding ticket allocation during the priority sale on August 10. ComplexCon announced refunds for all verified inquiries submitted to ComplexCon Hong Kong. Cityline. or the Consumer Council by August 13, for those holding valid tickets. Hong Kong saw a record-breaking 4.74 million visitor arrivals in January, a 24% increase year-on-year, exceeding pre-pandemic levels. Hong Kong's first Coca-Cola drone show, featuring 600 drones, captivated audiences on Valentine's Day evening with stunning aerial displays above harbor cities. Ocean Terminal in Tsim Sha Tsui. The drones formed iconic Coca-Cola bottles, simulated pouring drinks, and depicted local scenes like dim sum and hot pot celebrations. Fireworks added to the spectacle, and attendees enjoyed photo opportunities with a large Coca-Cola bottle prop. The government's decisive action against the rising use of the dangerous new drug, space oil, is yielding results. Following a surge in cases last year, 300 reported by the Narcotics Division, the recent deployment of rapid testing kits by 20,000 trained officers and the immediate scheduling of its key component, Etazolaam, and 3 similar substances as controlled narcotics will significantly curb its spread and severely punish traffickers. The government's timely amendment to the Dangerous Drugs Ordinance, classifying Etazolaam, the main component of space oil, and 3 similar substances as narcotics, is a crucial step in protecting public health. This decisive action sends a clear message that space oil is a dangerous drug. While users may be shifting to more clandestine locations, increased outreach and public awareness campaigns will counteract this trend. Although eradicating space oil completely will take time given its established presence, proactive measures such as multi-layered identification mechanisms in schools will strengthen prevention and early intervention efforts. A Hong Kong police officer was jailed for 14 months for child abuse after being found guilty of suffocating his 9-month-old son with a blanket on 8 separate occasions over a month, ultimately leading to the child's death. The court rejected the officer's claim that he was trying to help his son sleep, citing the child's inability to breathe and resulting death as evidence of intentional abuse. The government's proposed amendment to the Protection of Harbour Ordinance streamlines the approval process for certain reclamation projects. Concerns raised at yesterday's Legislative Council public hearing regarding reduced public participation and potential for self-approval by the Chief Executive and Executive Council regarding large-scale reclamation projects are unfounded. The Secretary for Development, Mr. Winnie Ho, clarified that the existing system has always involved executive decisions, not judicial ones, and that the amendment formally incorporates public participation into the statutory process. The trial of 8 defendants charged under the Terrorism Amendment Ordinance for allegedly plotting 3 bombings in early 2020 continued for its 53rd day in the High Court. CCTV footage shown in court revealed several men carrying suitcases into a unit adjacent to the defendants 2 days before police searched the premises. The defense questioned the police's handling of evidence, alleging that officers planted explosives in the defendant's flat after moving items from the adjacent unit, claiming that the suitcases initially only contained gas masks. Police denied all allegations. Over a year into their term, the Home and Youth Affairs Bureau held a training session for district councilors at government headquarters. Bureau Secretary Alice Mock emphasized the councilors' crucial role in improving local governance, outlining 3 key expectations: effective community work, encouraging youth engagement in social affairs and supporting their aspirations, and continued assistance in organizing community events to boost local morale and the economy. A new administrative platform to assist the care teams was also mentioned, though details remained undisclosed. Chinese University Hospital, having received a government loan of 4.033 billion Hong Kong dollars, successfully secured a 3-year extension on its repayment deadline to 2028. The Legislative Council's Health Panel largely supported the extension, though some members raised concerns about the hospital's profitability and ability to repay even with the extension. While acknowledging these concerns, the government affirmed its confidence in the hospital's long-term viability and the importance of its continued operation. CUHK Medical Center's CEO, Dr. Feng Kong, will retire in July, but the university has already launched a global search and identified several high-quality candidates to ensure a smooth transition and continued operational excellence. Facing a 100 billion Hong Kong dollars fiscal deficit, the government has indicated potential education budget cuts, including adjustments to the 8 universities' 3-year funding. Hong Kong Baptist University President, Professor Albert Chan, stated that a 3 to 5% reduction in funding could be absorbed through cost-cutting measures, but larger cuts would have significant impact. He stressed a preference against tuition increases, emphasizing the university's commitment to teaching quality, stating, "We are an educational institution, not a company." To mitigate the impact, the university will review its operational processes for potential streamlining and digitalization. The Hong Kong TCM Hospital will open in phases starting at the end of this year. Amendments to existing legislation, enabling the hospital's smooth operation, will be submitted to the Legislative Council for first reading on October 19.